Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something!
Good evening, everyone, and we got the hydration done.
Get in there, Fred!
I'm already in here. I'm already in. But I hope everybody had himself a good day today. I had a alright day. Matter of fact, I actually forgot to record next week's episode of the Daria's reaction for my YouTube channel, which I will do first thing in the morning. But I did get a fair amount of writing done, so there is a trade-off there. Work was all right, and I have made up my mind that once we're done Dragon Age 2, I've already reinstalled Dragon Age Inquisition on my Xbox Series console, so we'll be going back to that for the first time since 2020 to do its DLC. In fact, I think I did it in 2020 or 2021, one or the other. Either which way, I'm going into that having played the game, damn near did everything. The only thing that I did not do in Inquisition was beat the game on a hard difficulty or nightmare difficulty. Just the DLC. Mainly because we have the Indiana Jones game that's going to be on Game Pass coming out early next month. And so I want to be able to, jump into that because I am an Indiana Jones fan. I have like the box. I did not see the last film because I don't go to theaters, and I have not had an opportunity to sit down and watch I don't think it hit Prime yet, released for purchase yet. It may have. I may have overlooked it. So I do want to see it. But either which way, so I still have the VHS copies of Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I saw the Last Crusade in theaters back in the summer of '89, so that was one hell of a good summer. Like Lethal Weapon 2, Star Trek 5, Batman, Indiana Jones. What the hell else came out that summer? No, what I normally do is I get I wait for stuff to go on sale and just buy the digital there. It's like I don't do the rent because I do go back and rewatch stuff, and I normally have to keep stuff on hand to some degree for research purposes. Like for example, a good example of that was Ruby. Like I think I have the majority of the volumes on Steam digitally, and then the rest on Amazon Prime or Amazon itself. So it's like artificially inflated prices, but that's nothing new. Let's remember that back in the 80s and stuff, it was like they were charging like $100 for VHS tapes. Like, are you fucking kidding me? For a second there, I thought this was going to erupt. But yeah. So we got you've read something. Yeah, of course. Prices are gonna go up all the time. That's what I said. I typically wait. It's like I picked up Dragon Age the Veilguard at full price, even though I was gonna wait for it. But I was like, you know what? Better grab it early because I know I'm gonna get to it sooner rather than later. Especially since I've been on the Dragon Age kick since like end of September all the way up to now, mostly. So like might as well get it, and this way I'm going to have like all the stuff for archive purposes. But yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how long the Dragon Age Inquisition DLC is going to take. I think there are like 2 major campaigns. Speaking of Veilguard, no spoilers, but oh, trust me, the spoilers is I'm getting like the knuckleheads. Lace Harding romance has me kicking my feet, twirling my hair, blushing, etc., etc. You know, I think I heard about this Lace character in one of the Discords I'm in. I'll have to go back and scroll through a whole bunch of stuff, but it's hard for me to remember. I think that character was named. She was an Inquisition. Who was she in Inquisition? Oh, she was in. No, oh wait, she's the dwarf. It's like the first romanceable dwarf character, right? Okay, I remember her now. Yeah. Yeah. And trust me, when I loaded back up Inquisition last night, trying to remember, okay, where certain places were was a bit challenging, to say the least. Matter of fact, it would help if I load up a DA2 while we're waiting. It's like I normally have it up, I did not load it. Yeah, so I do remember her roughly. Oh boy. So I was like, yeah, she was. You didn't watch the playthroughs for it, yeah. Well, I would get to go through it and see how much of bullshit it is. Apparently, they are supposed to be done in a certain order. So that'll be interesting in and of itself to see what the. And I know Trespassers lasts. And here we are, almost done with Dragon Age 2. Of course, my entire Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough is available on the YouTube channel. And I had a completely different setup back then, too. Like, I was using green screens and stuff like that. Like, I do have a green screen setup. Like, how many streams were there were 14 streams dedicated to Dragon Age Inquisition. Technically 15 because the 13th stream got interrupted with internet troubles. Yeah, it's why I've kind of like, you know what? As much as I hate to say it, after my mom passed away, I went through a whole thing of getting because I had a couch down here that was literally sitting like right in the middle, and I actually would be sitting on that couch, and it was like, and I had some other stuff down here was taking up a lot of room, and it's just like, okay, that was basically my excuse because my mom was like real hesitant on getting rid of stuff like that for whatever reason. So it was like, okay, uh, don't have to worry about what she would want. But all right, got the couch out, opened things up, and that kind of led to me using the basically showing off the monstrosity down here. But yeah, when I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition, it was 2001. It was like March 3rd, 2001, up through with breaks for other stuff. Up through April 15th. But we weren't doing it every night, and some of those streams were because we were starting at like 6 o'clock Eastern, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. That's kind of like where my schedule was at the time, and so we were going from like 6:30 to like midnight 1:30. Sometimes a bit beyond that, depending on the day of the week. So yeah. And then we didn't get and I don't have my original DAO playthrough up on the YouTube channel, but we have the 2004 stuff from September and basically all of our Dragon Age things up till now. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What took me longer to do? Oh no, because the streams for Inquisition were normally running about, yeah. I think the shortest stream was about 4 hours. The longest was like 7.5 hours. So those were some long nights, but life was different back then. Okay. So last time out, we'll save the Mind Massacre until we'll save that. Yes. Like I wasn't going anywhere. No, seriously, before COVID, all I was really doing was just going to work and coming home. Yes. And then I'm going to get even crappier. Varric, my old friend.
Right behind you, Hawk.
Everything's quiet here in the mansion for the moment.
Oops, screenshots thing need to be up.
You know, you play Diamondback better than my cousin Vidar. You wag your tail whenever you have a good hand, though. Might want to watch that.
You taught my dog to gamble?
Is it brilliant or horrible that you played Diamondback with my dog?
All I'm saying is he'd be up more than 2 sovereigns if he watched his tells. My Uncle Emmett has a whole pack of rat terriers who play every week. They're a cutthroat bunch. You've got a long way to go to be their quality.
This is oddly cute and adorable.
Take it bad. You're still better than Anders. Coming to the Hangman later?
I need to know more about the dogs, what he's getting up to. Because yeah. Are we doing Legacy? Yes, we are. And I am fully aware of Sebastian Complete the main quest in the Vivek Mountains with Bethany or Carver in the party. So, hey, Bethany gets to go out, be out and about, unless Carver is alive somehow, some way. All right, Bethany, you're coming. You're our mage. That's where we kind of have like the. How funny. We got 4 choices: 3 mages, 2 rogues, 2 warriors. Well, I like Varric's crossbow. There we go. Damn. When we land a critical hit.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because you were there.
The champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
He warned you.
There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They snuck into the gallows. If there hadn't been Templars to stop them.
Don't feel left out. They've been trying to kill me for several days now.
You have a plan, then?
Slaughter them all.
Yeah, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
Oh, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. Later, we'll all have tea and we'll laugh.
Oh, your name is Hawk. I thought it was Locke.
I can't believe
We could hope.
you were joking about this.
Don't worry, Sunshine. The laughter just hides the pain.
Let's move before we're spotted.
Too
At
late.
least the circle let me come. I didn't want you to do this alone.
Let's go. Someone doesn't like intruders.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carter doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
It's so strange. Strange and unusual. Well, bad night for Philadelphia sports.
It's the Hawk!
Do you hear that?
Look!
people watching us?
They know we're here.
Run around. Pick stuff up.
The time has come.
Listen.
Glory. Hallelujah.
You, both sisters, you're here together. You've come.
Is he referring to you and me?
Clearly.
Everyone, it's the children of Malcolm Hawk. They've come to us.
Malcolm?
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did Father do something to the Carter?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You tell me. How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Oh, blood. Why didn't you just ask?
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Who?
Let's finish this! There! It's too far! Let's finish this! Let's get closer!
Wait. You know, I didn't realize Vera got knocked down. But that's a gate. That is a rock. That is a sack. That is a crate.
That's enough! Get back! It's too far! Out of range!
We go. All right. So why, pray tell, do they want to kill me? I do not know. Well, good thing we weren't standing there then.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here?
At least two.
Nervous.
At least 2 generations.
All set.
The foul one.
Someday I'll visit a place with no ancient evils, horrors, devouring plagues, or insanity. Maybe a beach.
The day you go to the beach would be the day an armada of angry demon pirates show up.
But you know, he's right. And when he's right, he's right. The chat's been a mix of sports scores and Dragon Age lore. Captain Silent reminiscing about Inquisition's characters, like the tiny but mighty Scout Harding, voiced by our beloved Liara Ali Hillis. Feeling the subject for simpler times in 2020 and pondering the idea of streaming themselves. We kind of love how like things in the chat get incorporated into Frosty's recaps. Like sports ball. Well, that would be football, technically.
Trap! That should do it.
Big Brontos.
Damned Carter, under my city.
This guy was coming out. He wanted the world to know. He had to let it show. You know, we can't be surprised by Evelyn's lack of security measures. Like, there are underneath.
Get back to Kirkwall, Hawk. Without there, the guard won't be able to keep a lid on if it boils over.
Scout report. All right. Stale biscuits. We can make it if we try. Take the health potions. More shields and things.
I'm surprised you agreed to come back. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I miss watching you.
More things.
I'll deal with this.
It's like the bodies.
Glad to see you out of the gallows.
Not the occasion I would have chosen, but we do what we must.
Done.
Always?
Always. I'm fine, Evelyn.
Watch your step. All set.
And what you want?
I wouldn't always do it, though. But you
Let's finish this.
Well, that was kind of hilarious. Just fighting down the stairs.
That should do it.
Fighting down the stairs and climbing up the stairs. We are
So, we won?
all right.
Dwarves can't use magic, blood, or otherwise. And what's this got to do with father?
Carter should want gold, not blood. This is something different.
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus. When you tell people about our escape from Lothering, why do you make it sound like I had food all over my face?
You're larger than life, Hawk. I had to give you a few flaws just to make you approachable.
Did you just call me fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawk rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
Does it have to be gravy? Couldn't it be chocolate instead?
Everyone's a critic. I hope you told Bodan where you were going. If we never come back, maybe someone will send a search party after their champion.
All right, tell me. How does it end?
Beg your pardon?
That guard story of yours, the one with a guardsman who falls in love with a Templar Knight captain.
Oh.
Oh, the romance. Swords
Yes.
and shields. I just started that serial. It's got 10 chapters to go.
Well, yes, but you know how it ends. Just tell me.
I've got an idea, but the story will go where it wants to go. The characters drive it, not me.
You're the author. That makes no sense at all.
Yes, it does.
Good story you don't really write. It was always there. You just uncover it.
What's up, assholes? Now, how the hell they got all the way up there? Is interesting. Praise Corypheus. You know, I could have sworn I've heard that name in I could be wrong. Well, no, wait. They said like Inquisition it was story. Yeah, Corypheus is in Dragon Age Inquisition, isn't he? Yeah, because Inquisition, from what I understand, its story is based off of this DLC.
So why does the Master want this hot lady anyway?
John. All set. That should do it.
How nice of them to leave gold around. Now, what was his role in Inquisition? I can't remember. Again, that's been over 4 years. That was in the long, long ago.
Can you hear that? Drum, a key tune.
Did you know anything about this Carter, Varric?
Highly unlikely.
Not my crowd.
Blood mage,
Unsubtle.
right?
Kind of fuzzy. If this has to do with your father, we'd better get our hands on this key.
The Hawk's blood. The Master will rise. He will be free.
Garav?
Varric? No one told me you would be part of this. We were just going after the Hawk.
The Hawk? Call!
Can't say. The Master must be free.
Really, Garav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But what are you all even doing here? Worshipping demons?
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Why would you do that?
Good question.
Did you just die?
It's the only way to hear the music.
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
Manners, Varric. Introduce me to your lunatic friend.
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carter. Garav, this is Hawk. The one whose blood you want to drink or bathe in or whatever. But if you're after...
Do you use as wallpaper?
I've got to tell you, she's no virgin.
The Master is calling. He needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare this bastard?
Not if he's after you, Hawk. Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye. reinforcements, you bastard.
Face me. I stand for all of us.
You poor, stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carta. Back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but...
Was he really?
he was trying to design a new type of repeating crossbow. Bianca was the only one that ever worked. I can't believe he ended up like that.
Well, believe it. He's laying right there. All right. Anything to... Ooh. All right. We got goodies. All right. So we got inventory problems.
Go down!
Nice job, Bianca. Bianca hits everything. She does not discriminate. Return to Kirkwall. What up?
They told me you were going to be trouble. And look, you brought the whole family. How generous. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
Good question. Loading. Well, Oh, come on. Yeah, it's an infinite loading bug. Yeah, what? Yeah, we've seen it before. Normally I can just X my way through it. Okay. We will hope for, yeah. Uh, Sometimes when dialogues are hell. Yeah. What is it here? I've encountered this is because the main screen has a thing here. This is actually from the Steam from last year. I've encountered a bug in some situations. Sometimes when dialogues are held, the game darkens and loads something with no end in sight, which I can see because it says loading in the lower end corner of the screen. Usually, once I press escape, I skip those one text boxes and the next one starts. Now I'm stuck in a loading sequence which doesn't end at the end of Act 2. Yeah. So it is a old bug that's in both the PC versions and the console versions. Okay, so thankfully, yep, we've seen it all. It has happened on stream with me. It has occurred.
Doc, they told me you were going to be trouble. And look, you brought the whole family. How generous. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
So, it's Corypheus who's after me.
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets. From us, or from someone.
Corypheus wants some blood? Sure. Let me just open a vein. Oh, how about a kidney, too?
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Well, that happened.
What the?
His crotch is glowing.
What is this? I can feel it inside me.
Oh, that is a strange one. They don't have one of those in the circle.
It's a Prothean
His
relic.
father's.
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
Yep, might as well take a look up here. We're going down. Hawk, Varric, Bethany, and Aveline go down the hole.
Those sons of bitches. The whole blasted thing's sealed over.
I guess we should have seen that coming.
Bethany, this is somehow your fault.
What do you suppose is in there? And they wonder why I prefer the surface.
I'll let...
Okay. The Hawk's Key.
Let's make this quick. We're more used to the city on the surface.
I think I'll see how the familiarity turns out, thanks.
I didn't expect you to listen.
So Constance saves Smith.
You'll do what you need to. But these things don't always turn out the way you hope she... They will.
Well, that sounded friendly. Sup, assholes?
be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
You know what? Precautions. This battle has gotten shady.
Use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
Did that voice sound familiar to you?
I guess it did.
It sounded like Father, but how?
All of this under Kirkwall. Wonderful. You never get rid of them. Not completely.
Privileged wardens.
Darkspawn or wardens?
Hard to say, isn't it? But I can suffer the wardens.
That's enough!
I swear the game doesn't like me going after loot.
The key! Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them. Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seal.
Dude has a gnarly hairstyle.
Destroy them.
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
Let me guess. You want to drink my blood too?
Blood? The blood of the hawk? Are you the hawk? I smell no magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Who are you?
Yes, who?
What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no darkspawn.
That armor. It's Grey Warden issue.
Wardens? Yes. Guardians against the Blight. I know the way out. Follow me. Down and in. Down and in.
Well.
Because I always like to follow the advice of tainted, crazy people.
Not crazy. No.
Very crazy.
Trust me. I know the prison's secrets. The seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves.
It's the Roach Motel.
Without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the hawk. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down in the depths.
I've never been so glad Wesley died quickly and well.
See? But she's glad I made that tough call way back when.
That corruption. I don't think there's any record of it having that effect. But even the threat of it, anyone normal would choose to die first.
That is usually the way.
I keep thinking good thoughts. Too many ignore it. That's why we need Grey Wardens, and why they're at risk of that.
Oh, wonderful.
Let me guess. The first seal?
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken. Give it the key. Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before.
Okay.
The blood works. It is good.
All this talk about my blood is a little creepy. Are you at least planning to tell me your name?
Name.
He has a name?
Since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius. There was a title too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
It seems hard to credit.
I am dead.
Clearly.
But I never died.
How does a warden end up like this? I thought you were immune to the taint.
The calling. It comes to us all.
If you're a mage, your dad's sick cannon titty staff instead.
I've opened the seal. Will the prison release me?
Titty staff?
More. Follow them in. All the way to the heart. Many locks. Only one key. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
Dragon Age 2. So we're talking something that reminds us of Morgan, right? Malcolm's Anna. Okay. All right. Yep, titty staff is the right name for it. Golden titties. It was mounted with 2 golden globes. Now, who are you, little fella?
Suicide is one seriously heavy shield.
Which excellent joke there. Were you calling him a little fella? Or the Golden Globes? Leander totally let him have it. Oh, yes. I am sometimes clever. Not often, but sometimes. Box! Loot before life. That was his fire.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Wait, did I miss one back here? This is where we came in, so we'll have to double back for this one. It's a real corpse party. Alright, we got like a couple of quests here. Oops. Again, taking a good look around.
father was here. I can almost see it in my mind.
Yes, but what was he doing here? Hello there.
It's too far. One less to worry about. Gotcha. Not doing anything. Useless.
Okay. Crown of Dumas. We turned Hulk into a very tanky rogue, that's for sure. Okay, either which way. On the opposite side. An undiscovered letter. Like, hold up. We know those enemies weren't here a second ago. They're very desirable demons.
I've bought our freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us
Home?
and the baby. We'll be together. I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
What'd you do?
He was talking about you. Mother must have been pregnant with you when they left Kirkwall. If he didn't want his child to be a mage, it never showed in my training. They say as much in the Circle.
The voice is decades old. You couldn't expect every word to stay relevant for the ages.
Maybe. But he had so much shame. And for what?
Dark deals at a terrible cost?
Well, on the surface. But he gave up so much so we could be normal. I feel guilty for all that you and Carver put up with. It makes me wish I'd gone to the Circle sooner. To free you.
Do I get a say in how much I want to be protected? Having you around would be worth some risk.
I do miss this. Maybe not the craziness of it, but feeling like a family. You may not have been a mage, but you're a lot like Father, you know. Don't lose that. Not over this. Or anything to come. We've lost too much.
Oh, that was nice. I swear, like, Varric has to be the most handsome dude in any BioWare game. Then again, that's not Rex. You know, it's like... It's like, with the competition there, it's kind of stiff. Okay. Well, they made this.
Let's finish this! Get back! I'm not doing anything!
Alright, Dumont's sacrificial dagger. Alright, so there are things around here. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. How exactly... There's a lot of dead people, right? Right. Alright, there's a purse here. Where'd he go? Oh, wait. But take the health drain. With this key, we'll toss him out of an airlock. All right, how did you get ahead of us?
He feels us walk where no step goes.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls like an old god. He mimics their cry. He calls them to free him. The dark children and the light, any with taint in their blood.
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
Yes.
More than darkspawn.
All of the above.
More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil. He wants what was once his.
How could this Corypheus be sending people after me if he's asleep?
He can call, dream, but not know. When the seals are gone, he will wake. And he must die.
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling, the music. It is our death. I lived.
You know, this in many ways it kind of connects to the artifact, doesn't it?
The corruption
That Vardek's brother stole from us.
So many years in darkness.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
Oh, so much for getting that answered. Down the hole! We started at the top. We work our way down to the bottom. You know what? Let's be optimistically cautious here. Okay. Stale biscuits. Deep Road Safari. Safari? So goody. Like, if it's down here, we'll kill it. So, what was that achievement for? Kill a Genlock Alpha, a Humlock Alpha, a Bronto, and a Deep Stalker in the Vimmark Mountains. So, defeat an ancient evil. Try 3 effects to start Hawk's Key. Alright, we're making good progress here.
The Legion of the Dead, sent after Paragon Garen's heir. Why does that sound familiar? I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age, hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found?
It was a Tuesday.
Who knows?
Captain Challenge on a laughing spree, chuckling at Leandra's no-nonsense attitude and revealing his top-notch humor. And amidst the Dragon Age drama, Sports Score bot drops some bombshells. Seems like there's trickery afoot, calling someone a sneaky little blighter. What mischief is afoot in Ferelden? We're in Kirkwall. Paragon Garen refuses to give up.
That's where I know the name. Tethras Garen should have been the heir to the Garen clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the Deep Roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him. They never could. Instead, every Garen heir from that time on took the name Tethras in his honor. One of them became a paragon in his own right, and founded my clan.
So this is kind of your ancestor they're looking for?
Not directly, but a little closer than I like to come to my past. I hope nothing can jump out. Hey, someone's sympathy for coming closer to the ground.
Not doing anything. You are not doing anything. I'll deal with this.
Wasting life, but not my choice.
Definitely things are afoot. So if they're saying Dragon Age 2 is supposed to be more like this, and it's like, okay, I can understand that side of it, but at the same time, with what we got, it's a charming game in its own right that doesn't seem to like overstay its
What is that smell?
its
I think I'm
welcome.
gonna pass out.
Believe me, because there are having games that
Blessed are you, Dumart, silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Alright, so there's two things. Alright. So we need to find two other stuff. And I was pretty thorough in every room up. Spiders and deep stalkers. What a combination! The Virgo was nominated for accessibility for the Game Awards, and while I think the game added a lot of options, I don't think it may have been the best choice. Yeah, I know a friend of mine who says they had to like basically restart Veilguard. That they had to like restart it because of some of the gimmicks that are associated with it.
These poor dwarfs. They were just trying to help someone and they've been trapped here for centuries.
I mean, I know this game has the... Wait, this game does have an option. Gameplay. Auto attack. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have to press... I keep pressing the A button. I don't have to. Like it...
Blessed are you, Dumat, silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
All right.
The water's on fire. I don't think that's good.
Hey, we found him.
I trust Tunsha. Totania Amegtol Tavash Iduk.
That was sweet, Hawk. Now let's get out of here before you see me cry.
Aww. Scar tissue on one of my hands, which makes winter suck. I can totally understand. Like, being a bit on the heavy side is like, yeah, winter can be awful if you have any ailments. Why do I feel like there may have been something that I missed?
Odd-looking torches. Should we light them?
Okay, this is a torch puzzle.
This place is giving me a headache.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, one thing I did was like years back, I cracked my knee on a log trying to run an obstacle course at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. And needless to say, I know it's been cracked for the better part of 23 years. So, so certain times it just feels like, man, it's like, oh, I feel it in my knee with some weather changes. Dragon Age 2 Torch Puzzle Legacy. Okay. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Wait. All right. One, two. Well, you're only as old as you feel.
Why is everybody whispering?
Okay, I figured it out. Oof. They were to say the problem is I feel like I'm 103 years old. So there has to be. So was there something I missed? Okay, no, so that's taking us back. Check the houses and stuff again. All right, so so it has to be. And this takes us back to the torch room.
Blessed are you, Dumart. Silent and strong,
Uh,
secret
that-
and
that-
wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
That's where we found the third item. This is where the body was, Varric's ancestor. See, we're covering a lot of ground here. Not just for extending things out. Dick! You dick!
Seems to be healthy.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That's where we need to go. That's the way we ran up. Speculation on Kirkwall.
Need to get closer.
We got very, very close. All right, so where the hell... There's no way I missed it on the way down. But at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me. As I complete all the side quests, it's like, wait a second, the fourth item didn't appear. Unless it appears as a drop in this room. The family legacy.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Oh, no! No! They're here!
Oh, who is it this time?
Elves.
The turtle? The holy cheese wheel of Andraste?
The holy cheese wheel?
They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You have the key. And you've come through the seals. But how? Champion? Are you the one? The same Hawk, child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be her. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens. Why are the Wardens so interested in my father?
Good question.
I don't know. Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Let me guess, it had something to do with this fancy thing?
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful Darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
My father was a blood mage.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary.
That's an argument we have to guard against. My father knew that.
Good thing Marrow is in here.
Demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
Why do my family stories never involve embarrassing vacations in Antiva?
We need your help, Hawk. I have done extensive research on this Darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A Darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half Darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
No. The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Father would have considered this, done the research. Trust that he was right.
Worth the risk. If he doesn't help, it's one more big Darkspawn to stick a bolt in. No big deal.
If the Wardens locked this creature up, they did it for a reason.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
You must help us. Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the Blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawk. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will.
Yeah.
An important weapon in the war on the Blights. No more, no less.
Are you talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned
She's really not giving us any reasons to agree with her here.
Bound him. Only the walls. He cannot be held.
Corypheus may be as great a threat as the next Blight. We can't risk freeing him.
We'll find a way to do this with or without you, Hawk. This prison will be broken. The Blight will end. Come.
With me, we will beat them to the seal. This was part of the prison's defenses from centuries ago. Old wards, unstable, dangerous. The Wardens had them neutralized. Bringing them back to life will stall Jack.
The viewpoint. Not sure.
Trust her. We have to make sure she doesn't release Corypheus.
Do not touch anything. The old defenses are active again. Very unpredictable, very dangerous.
There! That's the one Janica wants dead.
You do Janica's bidding.
Janica shared knowledge of Corypheus with the Carta. When she releases the master,
Dude has a...
we will be rewarded.
How many of you are there?
A lot.
I've dealt with you already.
We may die here, but we will take you with us.
No! Don't!
To arms, and pray that Corypheus honors our sacrifice.
Idiots.
Trapped. Carter fools, always where they don't belong. This shouldn't have happened.
Don't touch anything is usually an invitation to touch everything.
Yeah, it is.
Always a punishment for playing with things you don't understand. There is a way out. Deep down, a small memory, a fading thought. I've been here before. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
There must be a way. I was here once before. A long time ago. The magic,
In the before time.
The magic flows in streams. They must be joined for the way to open. Yes. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
So we're taking the crazy ghoul at his word. Sounds like fun.
The only thing that makes sense. We have to stop them.
So we're taking the crazy ghoul at his word. Sounds like fun.
That's it. It worked. Quickly now. We have a ways to go yet. The hawk was fascinated by the old construction. Always stopping to examine the carvings. A learned man.
I'll deal with this. How about you?
Locks within locks.
Did you really think those old wards would stop me?
Yes.
Look at you. Barely able to string two thoughts together. You've only made it this far because of Hawk.
You can still turn away. Do not
Turn around. Go back.
You're a fool, Arias. And you should have died here years ago. Out of range! It's too far!
Let's do this!
Worry about
We're passing through these places again. And we're going back up the tower. We went down, now we're going back up.
Oh, that's nice.
What's so nice about it?
I was just wondering what someplace sinister and foreboding would look like. And here it is.
We must have missed something on our way down as it relates to those items for that altar.
You're too late, Larius. Hand over Hawk, and I'll give you a quick death.
Hawk has made her choice. The right one.
The right choice or the only choice? Malcolm Hawk was not allowed to disagree.
It is the past. It doesn't matter.
Larius, what does Janica mean by not allowed?
How does she know this? Alec, did you tell her? Malcolm Hawk was reluctant. Had to be persuaded. I was Warden Commander. It was my duty. I delivered an ultimatum.
Ah.
Help us, or you'll never see her again.
You threatened Father.
You were going to kill our mother.
No, never. He came with us. I never had to decide her fate. She was never told about what passed between Malcolm and me.
That doesn't make it better.
Certainly does not.
How can you trust anything Larius says?
Larius's threats were reprehensible, but he's still right about Corypheus.
You can come willingly or not, Hawk. I just need
Sometimes not at all. You're not Meryl, so what makes you... Ray Warden self-righteousness.
There! Now you fall! Need to get closer. Nicely done.
He stirs. Slay him now before he wakes, before his strength comes. The key. It's not strong enough. Use your blood. Free him and slay him.
Look, that seems to have weakened the spell. Just 3 more to go.
Yeah, only 3 more.
Are you really going to do this?
It takes Hawk blood to open his prison. I imagine he won't stop until he has what he wants.
True. Best end this while you can.
Last chance to change your mind.
Be careful, sister.
If somebody's ass is about to get kicked. Might want to step off the big glowy circle. I told you to step off the big glowy circle.
Be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You! Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
He speaks of the old gods, the Imperium.
You are no man. Do you belong to the Empire? Or be you of dwarven blood? How come you here? Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any Magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
You're a darkspawn. dark spawn, ravaging the deep roads, spreading the blight. Does this ring a bell?
Crazy seems so much more badass yet than the Inquisitor.
I smell the blood in you.
Yep. Opportunities found and lost.
Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods
Yep.
themselves.
Hell, like what, 18 months of development?
But it was black, corrupt darkness. Ever since. How long? Golden City. The first violation. The Magisters who brought the blight. He tainted the world. He speaks to all who carry the corruption. Darkspawn, wardens. He brought Janica here. Brought you.
If he's been calling the wardens to free him, what's his plan?
World domination.
We must kill him now,
Oof.
before he comes to.
First he went after the Maker in his house, and me in mine. I'm honored.
The city. It was supposed to be golden. It was supposed to be ours. If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light. The blood, Lord. The blood is mine. Do not grant me your powers. Ah! The fire in my veins.
Hot, 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 hot.
He's drawing power from the statues.
We should destroy them while we can.
What?
Stay ahead of the flames, Hawk.
Yeah, run with the flames. Oh yeah, it was like we see that with almost any video game. Anthem suffered from it. As a lark, I might actually just take a look at it since I do have it. You know what this is? It's the freaking Maleficent fight from Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Like, oh, it's an unnecessary multi-stage boss fight. Whoa.
Get back! Do something, Hulk!
They tell me to do something. Hey, look, nothing's stopping them from running across and hitting the other towers. Of course. Like, work your way through. Oh, wonderful.
Keep moving! There! Go down! Get back! Now you fall!
Come on. Victory! He took one to the head. Action hero Hawk. I'm guessing the other characters were meant to die. I guess the Duke has fallen from grace. Like, what would you say to him? Like, I'm not sure there would be like a badass line that would work. Hey, we're now awarded. Yo, Larius! You are no help, dude.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here.
No, 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 no. Come on. No, it is because it might be a dialogue option there. Oh, boy. There needed to be like a badass line or something there. You just got hawked. No, that's Meryl on a nightly basis. She's getting the hawk. And technically, Anders and Isabel have been hawked. Okay, so question is, where did it save? Oh, shit. Guess what? We gotta do it all over again. Clearly.
A little something more. He's attacking. How about you? Make it good. That's enough. Burn, you mark. Grant me your powers. The power is mine. I am Rescuer. Scurry, little rat. The maze closes in. You will die before you touch me, worm.
Do something, Hawk.
Look, not my fault y'all keep standing in the fire.
Go down. A little something more. On your guard. Walls are closing in. We need to stand here. This wall is... It's too far. To march. Grant me your power. Let's finish this. Go down.
Bring them all up.
Unbelievable. What next?
All right. So having to do it again, we knew exactly what to do.
Keep out. I'll deal with this. Stay out. You are not enough.
We did it again for the second time. Or maybe his Golden Globes are... Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, it was like, what Golden Globes does he have?
That's a lot of dead people.
You know what? Let's just save this here. Just in case it screws up again. Hey, but you know what? Since we knew what to do the second time, nobody died.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here. You've gained an ally today.
Why are you talking like that?
My head is clear now. Without Corypheus's call, I can think again. I thank you for my freedom.
And here I thought I just gained a headache.
I will never forget what you did here. The prison stands no more. My gratitude you have for my freedom.
Oh wait, that's Corypheus.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
It was a family outing.
The structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they did not mention this Larius. They claimed everyone was dead. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. A moment for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
Which liberties did he take? All of them. He took all the liberties.
It's amazing how the past haunts us. All this hardship because of what happened so many years ago. Did Father think it was worth it? He certainly knew it was too shameful to mention. He was wise not to share it with Mother, or any non-mage.
It gets harder every year to remember what Father was like.
I thought he knew everything. You know, as much as he had to spend time training me, he was so proud of you and Carver. His scoundrel and his soldier. He'd still be proud, even after all this.
The alternative being quiet lives as maids and stable boys.
An idea not without charm. But you're right. Being normal would have required wholly different parents. And I wouldn't want that. Thank you for taking care of everything, sister.
Malcolm would be happy you two aren't at each other's throats. Not all the time. He sacrificed so we would have a life free to choose. Must have been a terrible burden. Much like the burden you've assumed.
And that's me, banging my head against the walls of tyranny.
You know, your father was the same way. Taming the shadows with questionable wit. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will
The mother reaching out from beyond the grave.
be family. It'll be all right.
Gonna hit you right here. True, yeah, it most certainly does.
You've had luck on your travels? May I say again how thankful I am you've allowed Sandal to remain? He seems very happy.
All right. So
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
he is always watching.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
All right. We're now free to charge to the end game. I'm curious. You beat the main quest. Yeah, I kind of feel like we got hosed on this one because there was an item that somehow I missed an item. So I was like, oh shit, that sucked. So hey, you know what? There's in many ways it warrants a future playthrough down the road for evade vault security in Chateau Haine and complete every side quest. Alright, so chances are we have a few achievements. The big question will be, we're at 825 in terms of the achievement score. So let's see. Assuming this is somehow quest related, that's 25. Oh yeah, we also have this one to do. So and we might come up a bit short of getting hitting an even 1,000 gamer score. But let's see. Well, we can knock off Meryl, Varric. Let's knock this one out. And also there is the I have to also take a look at the why did it tell me to go that way? All right. Actually, before we continue here, let me take a that second run through the boss. Let me hit the restroom real quick. I shall be back. Virtually, again, no help. Like, get the fuck down here. Turn it back to normal.
English lover move in. What do you think?
Here, in Hightown, the rich, fancy part of the city with no rats in it. And here,
yes,
with an elf. Marvenon, you really are crazy, aren't you? If you're not afraid, then neither am I.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it?
Well, yes, it
You need
is.
something? I'm always amazed by the beauty of the Dalish. If you are trying to initiate something, don't bother. I'm not interested in a Shemlin.
Rude. Rude. So rude.
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb.
And at least I think I did. Chloe's probably partying.
No shit.
She'd pick up from me. But it's not up to her to take care of me anymore.
Good, Max. Let's move on.
I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself.
And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. It was not my idea. It was not my idea, I swear. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, this is bullshit. How do you expect you're supposed to attack it if it's not coming down? Ah, shit. Put me down. Put me down. Put me down. Put me down. Put me down.
I can't keep this pace. I'll deal with this. Go down. That's enough. One less to worry about.
Oh, bullshit. More of them.
Out of range.
Come on, when's it gonna come down? Come on. Oh, come on, we almost have them. There we go. We slayed the dragons. Varric slept through most of it. I knew I forgot to do something beforehand. Arms of the Champion. Huh. Did I not pick up that? Oh, I did. Oddly enough, yes. We fought the dragon, and we won. Can you believe it? We did it in a confident manner. Oh, good. We get some health potions back. Alright, so is there anything else down here that I may have missed? Yeah, because it looks like there's a path of sorts. Yeah, this does look like it's, wow, that does look like it's supposed to be a path of some kind.
This place gives me the creeps. It's probably the name. They should call it the Pie Fields. Everyone likes pie.
The Pie Fields? I approve. For it's a wonderful day for pie. At this point, I would leave just... So the question is, do I go after the books first thing, or just... No, because there might be a fair amount of content left. So yeah, we can try and stretch things out. No, I might want to... Well, that'll be the eternal conundrum there. Head up to Hightown. It was a massacre. So we fought two pain in the ass high-end bosses. Yo, Hubert.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
No. And neither did the workers who died trying to save it.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
Give me the bone pit. Perhaps in a few years I can get it back in order.
What? Ha! Fine, take it. I wash my hands of this cursed venture.
Restrumia. Yes, the Rune of Fire. One or more. Kind of like we.
You need to kill someone, try stabbing them.
Yes. Well, there's the random line of the night. Okay, so there are 10 swords. Okay, so both of these remaining side quests are basically hunts and stuff. So I'm guessing, yeah, we will tomorrow night. Guess we'll push forward to finish the main thing. You know what? Let me create a separate save file as well. One save for advancing, and then the other one I could potentially come back and go after all the other stuff. Probably could finish tomorrow, yeah. And if it does carry over to Thursday stream, we potentially have like the side quests to pad that out. So we have a plan. Not necessarily a good plan, but we got a plan. So the question that leads, essentially, we will need to get like 150 gamer score to break 1,000. Not sure. Yeah, 25 and 25. And I think we missed out on an item there for crafting. You know what? Let's see if we can knock that one out. What are the requirements for this? What's it called? Master Craftsman. One ambrosia, bombs and poisons. Okay, and yeah, I can see why so few people have actually done it. The pain in the ass requirement there. So let's see. Seize the throne 25. Find every variety of questing resource. Question is, where is this ambrosia at? Because we have, if we... Let's ensure they return. Castellan's Landing. Wait, what? Think we may have missed it.
Mean something different to you? I'm not up on my useful to idiot translation.
Yeah, so if you miss it, you're...
The further the better.
Feel free to look at my merchandise.
So if you miss it, you're kind of...
If you've the coin.
It's almost as if you go up the creek with it. Unless you can access it at night, you can walk back in there, but I doubt it.
The champion down here.
Items. No, we don't see it there.
And then I ask him, what's the difference between your land and an Elven arm?
Oh, can't get back in there. All right. Finish this. Because I don't know. Because again, I am pretty. I like to think I was pretty damn thorough in a lot of my searches and stuff.
Have I mentioned that I hate this part of town? Maker, help me. I'd rather go to the Merchants Guild.
All right. So the question is, where is? Because I might have the materials. I don't know. The elegant lady, think they might have it, because if we have it there, we might just go ahead and see if we can knock out that achievement. So that's kind of like the big question. Do we have the resources? Armor store. Yeah, we missed the ambrosia. Okay, all right. Right. So it is completely freaking missable. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I must. Okay, so where to? Found on the Hightown Act 2. After you fight a Canary and a cartel, the corpse is in the right corner. Right. Where to craft poisons? Towns. Okay, so where the hell do you? Da, 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 da. Townsy in Darktown. So. Who knows? Maybe the Black Emporium is like gives us something. Chance to grab it?
Few people are worth. Of an invitation, you know.
Elixir of purity. Hmm.
They search the sewers for the Emporium and accost poor urchin. And I tell urchin to say, "No, you are not worthy. Starve in the sewers."
Okay. All right. So where the heck? That's one thing that we have not been seeing. So if this dude, Town's he down in Darktown? I could have sworn I knew where the heck he was at. So is he not in Act 3?
King Alistair sent a ship to bring many of us home. If we want to go, I wonder.
Remember when we were young?
There was a lot more shit on.
Oh, I was looking. I was looking in the wrong spot. And this is something, it's missable, but it's in a quest. I know, I saw that. So, where the hell... Spell grenade. That's in a... I know it's in a quest. Pride Zen. During a new path to the right of the demon statue in the cave. Wait. Is located in the northeasternmost area of Sundermount. The cave. You mean to tell me I missed it here too? Oh no, you receive it when you visit Mero's house or enter and leave your home after you completed the quest on the loose. Okay. Okay. So that's... So essentially we need to do that first and then pay attention tomorrow. Okay. We got the plan. Yes. See, we got the plan. We'll be able to get the crafting achievement, but we have to make sure we pick up the a shaky plan, but a plan. Yes, we have a plan. It's not necessarily a good plan, but we have one. So, And since that's going to be taking us up to Sunday Mountain anyway, we might as well look for those those books and stuff that's needed for the other quest. So hey, and see, like the last what 10, 15 minutes of this, like, okay, what do we have? What don't we have? What do we have and what don't we have to try to make some of these quests work? Because again, we like to get as much of a gamer score boost as possible, as they say. But before we just order poisons and grenades, who knows? We may finish it tomorrow. It's plausible. But hey, we got things done. We knocked out the second DLC. We got screwed on one achievement in it. I feel, but well, what can you do? We play it again in another playthrough. But let's see, who shall we? We're going to drop in on Sweet Linda. They're playing something called Ground Branch. I have no clue what the hell that is. So it's something. But Sweets is good people. So with that said, Captain Cylon and everybody else who was hanging out on this fine Monday evening, greatly appreciate y'all. Hope you all have a great night. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. I hope you have a fine Tuesday. And like, yeah, the bills have been paid, so the lights and the internet should be on tomorrow. So it's like, have a good one. We'll see you on the flip side. Goodbye.